Hello, welcome to round 3 of this draft. We're on the draw here, and this hand looks about as good as it's going to get for us. Obviously, any 2-drop would be nice, but we only have one of those. But we do have the Dream Stealer, and some pretty other decent 3-drops. And Unwavering Initiate's also pretty strong. Depending on how aggressive my opponent is, I'll probably start out with this Dream Stealer. But if they play like a bunch of creatures or like the 2-3 body is relevant, maybe I'll lead off with that. I guess we'll find out. Trespasser's Curse. Okay. Well, like I mentioned when I was building, I think when I was drafting, this card's like 2 mana, deal 5. So it will do some damage over the course of this game, but it's just like, it still just doesn't seem worth a whole card. If they have no plays next turn, I'm definitely going to play this Dream Stealer. Menace is just very strong. And making them discard starting out is pretty good. My opponent's deck looks weird. 3-color Trespasser's Curse. Maybe if they have like 3 of these, that could become a problem. Sure. Okay, definitely playing Dream Stealer now. My guess is they're pretty controlling, which makes me a bit wary to look out for board wipes. Ooh. Oh, wow. Trespasser's Curse is pretty good against Oketra's Monument. I think I still want to get the Dream Stealer out first. Then that could be wrong. But my reasoning is they only have 4 cards in hand, and it looks like they're like a pretty powerful like 5-color deck. And I think removing cards from their hand as early as possible is more important than getting down this monument. Because I have a lot of card advantage that can get me through the late game. What is this? Okay. That's probably worst case scenario for us. Our Dream Stealer got exiled too, so it's not coming back. I think here I'm just going to play the Monument. Okay, so we really got punished for playing Dream Stealer. I still think it was right, because if they did not have the removal spell, it would just take over the game. But now we're at least a turn behind. Although our opponent missing land drops is pretty good for us. And like, sure, this does us damage and gains them life, but it doesn't actually matter so much because we're at 19 and they're not pressuring us whatsoever. So that's kind of nice. I think here, if I draw a land, I'm just going to drop probably the Camel and the Initiate. Okay, yeah, land, Solitary Camel, and Wavering Initiate. Yeah, I think we're just going to do that. So far, every game we've drawn the Monument, I think we've won. It's just really strong. But I will say, this Curse, I made fun of it, but it's going to do a lot of work against this Monument. But in general, I think it's like only particularly against the white Oketra's Monument deck is the Monument worthwhile, or is the Curse worthwhile. And I think you're gonna face that so rare that it's not worth main decking this card. Like, sure, it happened to be good now, but in general, I don't think I like this unless you're like a very controlling deck and somehow need it to win the game. But that seems unlikely. Right now it looks like my opponent's deck is kind of just janky, but you never know. What is this? 3 mana. Splendid Agony? Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fine. So the Thorn Moloch becomes a 2/2. They kill the Initiate, which is fine. If we can find a desert and get this camel online, that's really good. But, I mean, that took their whole turn. They, are equal on mana. They're down a card because Unwavering Initiate can come back. And now their Moloch can't really attack or block profitably. It can't trade for the camel or any of my warrior tokens. So, I think I like that happening. And we're just going to take 2 here. Still not really under much pressure. I think the Trespasser's Curse is the most pressure we're under. Desert would have been really nice. Okay, so here... Plains. I think I'm gonna go Rot Beast plus Sacred Cat. It's gonna deal 4 to us. Jeez. But Sacred Cat has lifelink, which is pretty relevant. And yeah, this curse is really helping my opponent stay alive. But that's okay. They're stuck on mana and my board state's about to just become massive, which is very hard for them to deal with. A board wipe here would be pretty rough to deal with. So I think I might keep the rest of my creatures in hand, but I think it was fine to play at least these cards out. Wow, they are like fully 5 colors. Also of note, they hit 1 of each basic land. Because why not? Yeah, so I think a board wipe here is probably the worst case scenario. Just like we don't have enough life to recoup the life loss from this Trespasser's Curse. I think our best hope is the Sacred Camel finding a desert. That would be very strong. But it's looking like they don't have a board wipe. They're just playing a creature. What are the additional costs? This is an X spell? Is it like Nissa? Wow, it is Nissa. Jeez. Okay. My opponent's deck is sweet once they can hit their mana. I mean, it's weird to play Nissa, Puncturing Blow, and Lethal Sting in the same deck, but they did it. I'm curious why they left open that swamp, though. That makes me a little suspicious. Okay, so Nissa's ultimate is at 6. Okay. The swamp makes me think they have the +2, +0, and when it dies it comes back. Or maybe just like a Festering Mummy. But this is sweet. I've never actually played against this card. Bottom, okay. So we can kill this Nissa. So it was like 4 mana scry 2, gain 4 life. Which isn't horrible. If they attack, I'm definitely just gonna take it. Yeah. So now they have a 1/1 back on defense. So I think I'm going to attack Nissa with the Rot Beast. Well, actually, I can just attack Nissa with these 5. And then attack my opponent with the Rot Beast and the Camel. That seems fine. So attack you, attack Nissa. All of these cards attack Nissa, so they can block 1, and then she takes 4. And they can't really profitably block here, so I like that. And then they take 7 going to 20. Their life total is so high. Okay, so it looks like they definitely have a spell. I'm not sure what 1 mana black spell there is, but we're about to find out. It's gotta be the Undying, yeah, Supernatural Stamina. Okay. That's fine. They still take 3. They lose their Nissa. This comes back. Lethal Sting, Stamina. I think I'm just gonna embalm this Initiate. It does not make a token, so it doesn't hurt my life total too much. And this Vigilance plus being a zombie is pretty relevant with this Time to Reflect. My opponent only has 3 cards in hand. Now they only have 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have 6 mana. Time to Reflect is very good here. Sure. Okay, my opponent's deck's kind of strange. It seems like they were red-black, and then they picked up a Nissa late in the draft and just kind of tried to make it fit. Which, I don't think Nissa's that good that it's worth doing that for. But, you know, you do you. Because it looks, right now it looks like it's a double splash. So, is this another Lethal Sting? Probably putting the counter on the Kenra? Yeah. Lethal Sting on my 3/2 Vigilance. Okay. That's fine. So they have no cards in hand now? Okay. I'm not going to play around a board wipe anymore. I mean, first of all, they have no cards in hand. And second of all, I think we kind of need to add a bit more to the board. Opponent getting frisky, and I'll take it. We need to stop drawing lands. So I think I just attack in. We can sacrifice 1 warrior to this Nimbleblade Kenra. I don't think it's worth spewing this Time to Reflect just yet. But yeah, we're trading 1 warrior for 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, and I think that's worth it. Disposal Mummy, I think, is going to eat the Nissa. Is there a card that puts any card from their graveyard back? Maybe not. Maybe I just have to take the Puncturing Blow. Okay. 1, 2. Oh yeah, you only cost 2. Yeah, so I'm just going to exile the Puncturing Blow. Disposal Mummy also blocks the Moloch pretty well. And maybe I'm wrong, but I can't think of a card that puts Nissa back into their hand. Whereas, there's the 3 mana red-blue flyer that puts removal spells on top of your library. And we're going to play out the Swamp here, because we have a lot of cards that, swamps matter, like the guy who gives attacking zombies indestructible. So hopefully my opponent didn't draw anything sweet here. we have Time to Reflect to deal with anything too bad. So he can't even block, which is pretty good for us. And we have a lot of Vigilance creatures, so that's not too much of a concern. We really want to find one of our good zombie lords. Wow, okay. I think I still attack out here. Although they have a pretty good double block on this camel if I attack out. Because Nimbleblade, Kenra, Thorn Moloch, and I can only kill the Kenra. I guess that's not so bad. It kills the 1/3 is pretty annoying for us here, and the 1/1 is not very good against our creatures, so I think this is fine. Obviously, if we keep drawing lands, I think we're going to end up losing this game, but okay. I don't mind that. Opponent's at 11. I get my cat back. Sure, I lose one, but now this cat I can Time to Reflect. Do I play the land? I guess so. Just having enough activations of this lifelink zombie that I have seems important. And I don't know how long we can keep up the our opponent draws good spells while we draw nothing game, but we may have to Time to Reflect this Marauding Bone Slasher. Because I don't think we can afford to trade this many creatures for it, and they have no cards in hand. So I think I block with the Sacred Cat. And cast Time to Reflect. No! Ooh! Okay. That one. That actually would have worked because we are blocking a zombie. So that would have been really bad. Okay. So anything but land is good here. Oh my gosh. I don't think we really have good attacks anymore. I don't want to trade this camel away because as soon as we hit any desert we're in good shape. So I think we just have to pass turn. It's not really worth throwing away tokens for damage here. And we need to keep our life total as high as possible because this curse is going to kill us eventually. It'd be nice if, you know, we could draw spells and our opponent could draw lands at some point, because we're really flooding out in our deck where our highest mana cost card is 4. But they don't really have any good attacks. This Disposal Mummy is pretty good on defense. Wow, okay. It's not getting better for us, that's for sure. 10 lands, so there's, I think, 6 left in the deck, and 2 of them are action spells because we can cycle or make a zombie out of them. So there aren't that many bad draws left in our deck. But come on. Jeez. Okay. Well, we have these lands in hand, but that's triple prowess. Our opponent's drawing just straight gas. That's for sure. So, yeah, definitely good that we kept at least these 2 lands in hand. Really, just a cycling desert into any spell would be very helpful. I guess I'm glad it was this and not... Even another creature would be pretty good, but I guess this gives them inevitability that they maybe had already. Yeah, this 3/3 first strike though is kind of annoying. I think I'm gonna block with 1 warrior. We need to keep our life total high so we can actually play creatures. And yeah, so I think we need to draw a spell here or else we're kind of just dead. Okay, that's a good spell. Makes our zombies stronger. Really would have liked to draw this a long time ago, but it is what it is. So we go down to 4. So if I attack with a cat, I'm trading it for a Thorn Moloch. But if I keep the cat back, then they can't attack with the Rot Beast. So I think I'm gonna wait one more turn. I can discard this swamp, and I can always sacrifice like the monument to the torment, I think. Yeah. Because eventually this monument won't be good because I'm just gonna end up killing myself. Desert would be really nice for this camel. So between the mummy and the cat we have decent blocks. Yeah, so they can't really attack. So we'll discard this land. Okay. So I think my opponent can't really attack. I think I'm going to play the Spearmaster. This puts me down to 2. On my upkeep, I'm going to sacrifice the monument so I can play another creature. Maybe. I think I want to get in with this cat now. I need to start attacking eventually. It's like really my only good attack. I guess if I'm going to attack with the cat, I might as well attack with the camel as well. But I need it for the lifelink so I can actually win the late game. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I can attack here. Because the cat just trades for this 1/1, and that's not very good for me. But if I find any like trick, then even getting in one hit with this cat will be very strong. So yeah, unfortunately with this torment, I think I have to sacrifice the monument so I can play. If I draw the zombie lord that gives lifelink, that'd be very strong. Because then I can give my cat death touch, so it would trade for both of these. I can give disposal mummy lifelink. So I think that might be the best draw in my deck. But even just a cycling desert would be very strong. Getting lifelink in with this camel would be good, and it trades for all of their creatures right now. Obviously, if they just keep drawing gas, then okay. Oh man, yeah. If they keep drawing very good spells, it's going to be hard for us. But I think after seeing my opponent's deck, I think my deck's just much more consistent. So if we go to future games, as long as I don't get stuck on lands for a bit, and this Torment of Scarabs hit me for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It hit me for like 13 damage, so. Or the Trustbreaker's Curse, I mean. So if they don't have that on like turn 2, then I think we're in okay shape. No attacks. Okay, sacrifice the monument. Okay, Cursed Horde is nice. I can now give Sacred Cat indestructible. So I go to 1. So now I attack with the cat. And I guess nothing else. Disposal Mummy doesn't do much because Crocodile just blocks it. And Nimbleblade Counterbots blocks the cat. But we are gaining life now. And then we can sacrifice a warrior to this Torment of Scarabs. So I'm very glad I didn't throw away the cat earlier, because I was waiting for a card just like this, where it gives me a repeatable source of life gain. Somehow this deck has led to some really grindy games. Okay, so you gain indestructible. What would be really sweet is if I drew the zombie that gives Death Touch plus Lifelink, and then I could give Menace and then Death Touch to my Sacred Cat and just start taking down their creatures. Stop drawing spells! Come on! Okay, they drew a land. But it was a desert land. I need to find one of those. Oh, I did not notice that they made the Rot Beast a 3/1. That seems worse, because now one of my 1/1s can block it. So yeah, I have to sacrifice a warrior token. And there it is, that's the card we were looking for. Perfect. I don't think I need that much Death Touch, but Lifelink is really nice. So I can give 1 Lifelink. Well, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we go down to 2, which is okay. So this cat is not particularly special anymore because we can give any of our zombies lifelink. So I think I like attacking with a Cursed Horde because it can trade for any of their guys. And Sacred Cat, because I could just give indestructible to both. Maybe just a Cursed Horde. I give it indestructible lifelink, and then next turn I can go crazy. Is that better than just the cat? Yeah, I think just the Horde. And I'm going to give it indestructible now. That way I know for a fact it's going to live. Yeah, this deck's pretty sweet. It's very flavorful on the zombies. It's go wide. I have all of the lifelink. Target attacking zombie gains lifelink. Sure thing. So we can gain 4 now. Perfect. Okay. Now we're doing okay. We're at a life total where we can afford to actually take hits now. We can actually play creatures that we draw. So, you know, these lands actually coming in play from... serving a purpose. What is this? Okay, Kender Scrapper's not a problem. I think we might actually win this game. That'd be insane. I really feel like we should not have won this, but... Also, it lets me see my opponent's deck, which I think my suspicions are correct that they were red-black and just picked up a Nissa and splashed it. Very surprising they were actually able to cast it. But yeah, their deck's a lot of like 3 mana 2/2s, which don't go well against all these zombies. So their best bet is at just attacking out, I think, or just making some pretty hefty attacks. Here, I think I'm just going to take 3. Yeah, so this gives me a zombie, but I'm going to attack first. And I think I'm going to attack with a Cursed Horde, Sacred Cat. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so probably just those 2. It gives me indestructible to both. Maybe not even Sacred Cat. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can get in for 5 right now. Okay, maybe it's better just to attack and gain lifelink, because I can give indestructible lifelink to 2 creatures. So we're gonna go with these 2. And I'm definitely making him indestructible. No blocks. So you gain lifelink. Gain 4. I think playing the Rot Beast is more important. Just able to get in damage. So unless my opponent has, what is it, the double green Overwhelm, which seems so unlikely in their deck, but I'm not going to put it past them. I think we're doing okay. Yeah, we got there. Whew. Okay, so looking at my opponent's deck, they have a lot of low power creatures and some lethal stings. So I don't think their deck is very good. I think Scrounger of Souls might actually be pretty good. The life gain seems pretty relevant against an opponent trying to play those like lose life every turn cards that just kind of whittle you down. And cards that don't seem so good. I need my low drop still. Lord of the Accursed. I can't believe I didn't find any deserts for my camel. Disposal Mummy's fine. Deserts Hold, I mean, it's just very good. Lurching Rot Beast is good because you can cycle it. I think I'm going to side out Talkrop Elite on the draw. Scrounger of Souls seems like it's very good against most of their cards. And I think really the only way I lose a game against them is they play an early Curse and somehow play enough blockers where I just die. I don't really know though. I think my deck is very well suited to play against them. Here I think this is a hand I have to keep. I have 3 draws at finding a 3rd land, and if I do I just have some really good plays. And by really good I mean I have an Unwavering Initiate and a Cursed Horde, which is one of the best cards in my deck. Okay, so we got the land. Yeah, so we have at least 2 plays, Time to Reflect, and I guess the card we're most afraid against is Nissa, but I guess they have the blue. Ooh, that card's nice. Also, my opponent's been playing really slow. They only have 6 minutes left to finish 2 games. I'm not gonna like try and win through the clock because I think that's kind of scummy, but it's just something to keep in mind that if this game goes pretty long, it's unlikely that they're going to be able to finish out a game 3. So just an extra bit of reassurance, I guess. What is this? Oh yeah. So I think as crazy as it is, I'm going to play the Disposal Mummy. That makes them have to have a removal spell. Okay, planes. We need to stop drawing lands again. We flooded out so hard. But yeah, this makes them have to have a removal spell or some kind of prowess trigger to even attack with any creatures. And then once they use whatever removal spell on this guy, Dutiful Servant's just blocked so well. Okay, that's very good for us. Opponent has a lot of deserts. So I think I'm just gonna block the prowess if they attack. They need to have like exactly Magma Spray, which or the I guess +1/+0 first strike. But either way I'm fine trading my creature for those. Yeah, so they have no plays. I think here I just play Dutiful Servants. Just go in full turtle mode. And I don't think I want to attack. If possible, well, maybe them hitting double red is pretty hard. What is this? Sure. Okay, so I need to be a little bit aggressive now. That card's annoying. I like it, but it's not always great. I'm just gonna block with the Dutiful Servants. This card's really hard to kill. I'm just gonna take 3. I can keep these lands in hand if I need to. Here, I think I'm gonna get in for 2. And probably just land this Accursed Horde. I guess I should have tapped differently so I have time to reflect up. I'll play one more land because I want to keep these in hand to discard the Torment of Scarabs just so I don't like die from something random. Probably another Thorn Moloch here. Okay, it's a lethal sting. They're probably going to kill the Accursed Horde. Yeah. That makes their attacks that much worse, though. So I'm pretty fine with that. And they have no attacks here because I have a 2/5. I'm just gonna take 3. Okay, so we have plenty of lands. So now I'm gonna get in for 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to attack with this 2/5 now, because they could double block. Actually, I'm going to do this, because if they double block, I'm going to time to reflect the Earthshaker Kenra. It gives me peace of mind for later turns. Yeah. I think I'm just going to play both creatures, though. So, despite all of my talk about keeping lands in hand, I think just having mana efficiency is so important. It's weird how these are like the exact same artwork. I don't really know how I feel about that. What is this? I don't remember Oh, supernatural stamina. Oh, plus lethal sting? Okay. That's fine. They probably should have done that and attacked. Oh, I guess they still can attack. But if they do, I think I'm just gonna take it. Like, it's actually not gonna die. Because prowess. And then if I just let it happen. Sure, you can kill my 2/5. So he has 2. I think I'm just gonna let it die. Yeah, I can take 4. So that did not work out how my opponent wanted it to. Because, yeah, we just take the damage. We go down to 6, but then their creature dies. They have a 2/1. I'm going to discard this land. I guess we have Vigilance, so we can just swing out. Actually, I don't think I want to let them trade profitably. Well, they can't really bring it back, so that's okay, we can do this. Then we can always just embalm our initiate. So I think we'll probably just discard the desert next turn. Wow, my opponent's really low on time. They can't just concede because they need to win 2 games in 2 minutes, so I think we're probably just winning here. I'm gonna cycle this land actually. That way I know if I draw like a threat, I'd probably rather just play the threat than Time to Reflect. Dream Stealer I'm very happy to discard. Right, it costs 6 and I have 6 creatures, so discard that. Ooh, Oketra's Monument's nice too. So I can play that. Even if I have to sacrifice it, at least it's a thing that we played. And then I have Dreamstealer Eternalize as a 4/4 menace, which is really strong. But if I draw any creature to cast, then I can start sacrificing those to the Torment. Also, I guess I just have lethal. And every card in play is a zombie. So yeah, opponent realizing their mistake there. They were playing a lot of colors for sure. Alright, so this deck went 2-1, which is pretty alright. I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, what could have done better with more 2-drops, but I think I'm still happy with the result. Thanks for watching.